Hello everyone. Hi, this is Life Issue and this is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please, I'm begging you, begging, help me. Hit the red button so that you can get the video once we upload it. If you're watching us from Facebook, make sure that you are following us, you are liking our video, and that you are sharing. Please share. All right, so on this channel, we try to use trending news for us to talk about teachable moments and for us to learn one or two things. That's what we're called Life Issue. So today's story that we want to talk about is this particular story. And I'll run through what happened here before we start talking about it. So this news gone viral and we have published it on our news website, and I'm going to share my screen so I can read it for you to really understand what actually happened. And then while we're reading it, we can talk about it. So yeah, this is a single mom of two arrested for pouring hot water on a woman who accused her of dating her husband. Now remember, the word is accused. Okay, so Joy Sunday, who is a 37-year-old single mother of two, was detained by police, yeah, because a mother or a woman accused her of sleeping with her husband. Now, what actually, you guys can go to my news website and read the news by yourself. I'm just going to paraphrase what happened. So apparently, the woman is the same in the same church with them, or with her, sorry. And let me just say them because, of course, that she might know the husband, the sister, and they're all in the same church. And the woman accused her. They didn't tell us how she accused her, whether she wrote to her, or she came to her, or she warned her, or she sent somebody to warn her. We don't know. But there's an allegation that Joy was sleeping with her husband, okay? So what Joy did was, we were doing a night vigil, that should be on a Friday then. And what she did was she went to boil hot water, like hot water, and she poured it on this woman, okay? Now, for me personally, when I read the story, the first thing I picked out was accused. What I thought, did she see? Was there any evidence? You understand? It's just like maybe somebody seen maybe somebody's husband with a single girl, and you think they are going out. Did she? For you to should somebody? Can you because you're married? Can you just accuse somebody?
You mean evidence?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So what you're saying is that they need evidence. You can't just accuse somebody. But who are you supposed to even go to the woman to accuse? Or is it not your husband you should be? I don't get it, unless I have an evidence, then I can, take it up. Yeah. But who is the main person to go after when there is any infidelity or any kind of rumor? Who do you go after?
I don't know how some people reason.
Because of loud voice.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know how some people reason.
Okay.
Why would I go to somebody I don't know? The person, the person responsible is beside me.
Okay.
I know him. He's living with me. I need to iron it out with him.
Okay.
I need to talk to him, not that woman.
Okay. So as a married woman,
yes,
if there is any rumor or you are suspecting,
yes,
maybe your husband is being too friendly with one single mother, because from what we heard, she's a single mother of two. And maybe you feel that your husband is like, also cutting cut from this woman.
Yes.
You don't have any business with that woman if you don't have any evidence, because it's accused. The person you are supposed to be dealing with allegation is your husband.
And again, even if I have evidence, I have to talk to my husband.
Okay.
That woman over there didn't force my husband.
Oh.
My husband went to him.
Oh,
if any man, if you don't go to a woman, that woman definitely will not come and pull your trousers down.
Okay, so okay.
It's men. I think it's men that goes after them.
Okay.
So I have to sort it out with him. Please. Your relationship with that woman over there is getting too much. I want you to stop, please.
You said something. Sometimes women, especially in church, you see these single sisters. They can be so friendly with your husband. They are, they're always talking. Maybe these ushers sometimes hello. And maybe that, it's true now. I see it in church. There is one single Lord church I used to like. This familiarity is too much. Do you understand? Stop a little bit. And I'll make sure, I'll make sure that, hi babe, so she will know he's taking. See, but I get it, yeah. I guess sometimes we do have this suspicion, this thinking that what is going on between? But why should a married man be over familiar with a single woman?
Do you know why I'm laughing? Because some time ago somebody has told me a story about how her husband always going to a particular area to sit because another girl over there is sitting, so that I'll be facing. So sometimes devil is wicked. There won't be anything because you start suspecting. Your mind goes about thinking about rubbish. There is a place that the Bible said,
speak English.
Yes, the heart is desperately wicked.
Okay.
Who knows it? But sometimes your mind, you're thinking a different thing, and your husband there is.
But it's not about women. Let me tell you, we have a gut. There's this gut that we have, yeah. When we suspect something, I don't know about you, when a woman start monitoring and investigating, and she start looking, your husband, when he start doing, we know now when they start being over familiar or stepping the boundary, we know them. This is someone that have courted you know his modus of operando. Do you understand? I'm not saying but most times, I'm going to tell you, 85% of the time, when you start noticing that over familiarity, even if they don't have any intention, it can develop. Do you understand? I don't believe that a married man can be friends with a single person. I don't believe it. Because the African men especially, they always don't know how to not overstep their boundary. I rather have my husband be friendly and laughing with a married woman. I know at least I'm not saying he cannot, the married man, but the point that when he's a single woman, sometimes, he can overstep. So I get it. But mine is, can she accuse? It's not that I suspect. For you to accuse, I will give you receipt. I will give you evidence.
You know what? It's not that I'm siding men. It's not that I'm siding them. But sometimes they don't mean anything. They don't have that intention. I've seen a man who in a working environment, this girl is always going after the manager, but the man doesn't want that.
You're talking about something else.
No.
This is a total different thing altogether.
I mean that men, even when women comes to them, there are men who can resist.
Just say there are men.
There are men who resist.
But the Bible also says, free from all form of evil and temptation. The woman is coming close to you. Do you understand? You are married now. There's some men also. They will be my wife. We don't know what happened here. But for her to suspect, and they're in the same church, she must have seen something or noticed something, but maybe she doesn't have a receipt. Do you understand? Or like evidence. Because if really she saw and she have evidence, she would say she saw her. I saw me and my husband in one hotel, or my husband was in your house. Do you understand? There was no evidence. But I feel for a married woman to feel that way. Let's say the truth now. For a woman to have gone to that extent of actually accusing her, she must feel something is going on. She must feel something is going on.
But okay.
But the business, but the business is not with her and the girl. Yes. The business is with her and the husband.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but but we don't know because we don't have this. When we blog, we use what we have as information. We don't know if she has had conversation with her husband and they've tried to talk about. We don't know. It's not there until the story develops. Do you understand? We don't know. Like we're saying now, maybe there's no receipt, but maybe later. Because she's in police custody now, the story will come up again. Maybe she will tell us more things that have happened. Do you understand? That made her suspect this woman. Do you understand? But my question now is, that's what I talk about Christianity and our church mind. You guys are in church.
So all these are happening in the church.
A church night vigil. They went for night vigil.
God.
Where was the pastor?
Who are we preaching?
Where was the pastor's wife?
Who are we serving? Where are we there? What is the Bible teaching us about love of Christ? How do we, in this case, you know what the woman did? I know she must have been hurt in one way or the other, but you don't have to take law into your hands.
Okay.
What stops you from telling the elders, from telling the pastors, from telling whoever you want to tell? Please, can you talk to this woman? Can we agree? I need to say something about what is going on between me and this man and my husband and this woman.
Okay.
What stops them from doing that?
That was
why would you go fight in the church?
The first time I said,
to the extent of pouring water.
No, let's talk about this.
Glory.
No,
what God will be there watching. What are these? Who are these people? Are they serving me or are they serving me?
You went to church to go and pray. You got to church. You start accusing the woman. You are sleeping with my husband. Husband did not talk because we did not hear that husband was there. Pastor was there. Pastor wife did there. You know that the woman that was accused of sleeping with you know what she did? She left church, went to her house. This is premeditated. No, I'm coming.
There is something that happened there. She slapped that woman in the church and nobody stopped her.
Who slapped?
They say that the story I
read. The married woman.
The one that was accusing.
Slapped.
Disgraced her
and
in
tore
the
her
church.
clothes. Yeah, I read it.
And tore her clothes.
Hey.
The woman said, "Okay, I'm not gonna fight you."
And she went to go and get hot water. Yes. Okay, let me.
I'm wondering.
Let me say.
How did he boy? Is it over 300?
This thing is escalated quickly. Some women get mine though. You know what? When I say, let me say something to everybody. When I talk about a woman having a self-worth and valuing herself, this is what I'm talking about. Your husband, they say he cheated on you with a church member that you know. You now went to church. Instead of you to be praying to God, you went to church to go and fight the woman, slap her, and tore her dress. In church, no, because you don't have self-worth. Me fight another woman over a man, my husband? No, now I can't do it.
I will not.
If I want to beat you, I'll send people to. But me beat you. No, I'll send people to beat you or deal with you. Me bring down myself to come and fight you. No, now there are things that I should be handled. If you're a dog, you treat you like a dog. I can't stay my hand for that. Then you now went to church, madam wife. You went to church to go and fight. Where is the fear of God in you?
Okay.
Where is pastor? Where is pastor Mrs.? Where is the deacon and the deaconesses?
Elders.
Where were they? And then you don't even fear the Jesus that you worship. You in church was fighting a woman. Well, that's so when you hear that some people don't value themselves, that's automatically what it means. Because that man, okay, how many of the women will you fight? Let me ask you.
Yes.
Now this one where you know. Now you know that this one where you know.
You know why I'm a bit upset? Why would this be happening in the house of God?
That's another angle to the story. Because they took their madness inside God's house. So husband is angry now. God is angry now with them.
Pastor should be angry. Pastor's wife will be angry.
Pastor's wife be angry.
The church members will be angry. Yes. Oh, is that what is going on in this church? Everybody will now say, "So your thanks, oh Israel, I will carry my akaya." What do they call it?
Is you know. And let's okay. The woman we spoken about the married woman. What she did was wrong. The point is that if your husband is sleeping or accused or you're suspecting, deal with your husband. Do you understand?
Don't disgrace yourself outside.
Now the man will chase the woman. So deal with your husband. Just deal with your husband. Even if you get receipts and you, unless they, like for me, person, if the person starts disturbing my home, that's when I'll come after you.
Yeah.
But if you're not disturbed, I'm not aware. You guys are doing. Myself, what is more? Let the man be worried about me. Do you understand? Than me. What's that?
I think it's a message.
That let the man be worried about me than me be worried about him. Then you now decide to do it. You went to church where people that know your children, people that know you, people that know your husband. Are you trying to disgrace your home? You don't care. Social media. Now, after we now use you to be a news story.
Yeah.
Can we have
just like we are talking?
Can we have some self-worth, some value for ourselves? Can we actually? And do you think if that man is a cheater, I think it's just only that woman that he has? Start going round. You see, I believe that if my husband is chasing woman, I'm not aware. I don't care. The only thing I get involved is when that woman starts calling my husband or intruding my home. I will call you and warn you.
Do you know that this thing, that this kind of behavior can lead to destroying your marriage? My husband will say, the husband will say, I'm fed up now. If you can embarrass me like this or disgrace me like this, I think the marriage is over.
That's for her personally.
Yeah.
For her to have done this, I mean, she doesn't even care. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
For her to have gone ahead to do this, maybe she doesn't even care. Maybe she has made up her mind to get out, so she wants to do it. Let's not even talk about her own extreme, because she went to the extreme. She should have dealt with her home, whatever. But for the woman also, that left church, because that was another thing I want to talk about too. She left church, went home. So even on you, I know it's hurting that a woman slapped you. And it wasn't just that woman, the woman, her sister came to church, so she must have had people around her beating her up. Then she left church with her torn clothes, went home. Do you understand? Pull that dress away, put hot water, put that for that because it was, put it in a flask because it was still as hot, unless she was living in the backyard of the church.
How long? We need to know the distance.
It cannot be fun now. It's either it's so, because that water is hot because it peeled the woman's face, like you could see it coming down. So you left church, went to your house, got hot water that was very extremely hot.
Maybe the hot water will be over. Like if there is over,
if my house is from here to our former church, it will be cold now.
Yes,
so it's a close distance for it to be that hot, unless she put it in a flask. So she planned it. Do you understand? Accusation is nothing in law. I can accuse you of anything. You take me to court. Do you understand? Me and you fighting. You can take me to court. I slapped you. Do you understand? But to pour somebody hot water, the person could actually die.
Yeah.
It is actually as if you want to kill her. That's why I don't get it. Because she's saying that because she was angry because the woman accused her of something she did not do. Do you get? And I get how she's feeling. But her heart also. What will make her? I don't know what will make somebody do that to another human being.
Two of them are evil.
They are just
two
crazy.
Of them are evil. The accused and the accuser. Two of them, they are all evil women. Evil. Why would you even think that? What happens to the part of the Bible that says, forgive her, forgive them? If somebody slapped you on one side, you show the person at the other side. What happened? Somebody accused you. He was accusing you. He fought you. Forget about, leave it to God. Even in the church.
Then you now
that woman, you made a mysterious mistake.
Wait.
You know, God would have fought the fight for you in that church.
You should have just
left. Hey, my God. After
I understand her point of view.
And cry to God. I said, look at what you have done to me.
I understand her point of view.
God will definitely fight that battle for you. Why would you go and
hot water? She actually went home and got hot water, came back and poured because she was angry that she was accused wrongly. But do wrong doesn't make it right.
No.
Because now you have 3 children, and you are a single mom. Now you are being locked up. You are locked up. Yeah? So you won't have access to your children. Just because a stupid woman or a married woman accused you and fought you in church. And now you not said to just go and pour hot water, knowing that your own slap. No, women can fight. I see women fighting almost every day. But going to boil hot water and pour the woman, do you want to kill her? Now the people will now start saying, okay, it's true what she's saying, want to kill her and take her husband. So both of you did the wrong thing. That's my own. What do you think? That's my own conclusion.
I think both of them are evil. That is my own conclusion. Both of them are evil. For somebody to have, oh God, they are evil. That's it.
Hot water.
And they need to repent. Oh, it's not a matter of going to church. Both of them should repent and seek Jesus as their personal Lord and Savior. Jesus is teaching us love. What we are learning from the Bible is the love of Christ. So if they have that love amongst themselves, I know how to, if I should hear something about my husband, I know how to go about it. I know how to handle it. He's my husband. The third party, that woman over there, I don't have any business with that woman. I have business with my husband. I call him, we talk about it, and I will watch and see. Even if it's true, there is a way I will still handle it. And my husband, I don't have to disgrace him. He's still my husband. You see? So you don't have to. And again, you know that this woman wronged a lot of people. She wronged a lot of people.
She wronged her husband, her children, her church, and then her family. I mean, for what? All for what? I think at the end of the day, it's all about not having self-worth and self-value.
Yeah.
Because if she values herself as a person, as a woman, as somebody in the community, as a person, I wouldn't even let a husband make me do that. I wouldn't even do it. Because you're sleeping around, you're a dog sleeping around, I will now disgrace myself. I won't do it. Because even if you kill one dog, you buy another dog, So why kill yourself? If you fight this side child, you know the one he has in Lagos, or the one he has in Abuja, or the one he has in your village. How many of the side chick will you fight?
You will fight CCTV.
How many of them? How many of them will you fight? You
fight CCTV.
No, she will follow him and be going. Let's concentrate on making ourselves happy, making money, and being happy.
Making our children happy as well.
You kill yourself. Kill yourself. Husband. People when no get, they cry. Those way get, they cry. Why don't you understand that the only person that makes you complete is God? The only person that also makes you valuable is yourself, not marriage, not husband. Because husband matter will kill you. Do you understand? Yeah. So both of you are wrong. I'm talking on the perspective of being a woman and of the fact that this is all about life issue. What are you teaching your children? That they should fight over a man and kill themselves and pour hot water? If a mom can pour hot water on another woman because of they accused you, your children will kukuma kill. That's what we have our society. It's as if in Nigeria now, killing somebody and hurting somebody is nothing anymore.
Nothing.
They just come on. They know the way. Whenever I look at the news on my news website, this person killed this person. Like as if killing is like as if you're killing cow or hen, pouring somebody acid. There is no strict law putting these people in prison or giving them life sentence. They come out of it. That's why this woman feels that she can pour somebody hot water and get away with it.
That's it.
If in this country you'll be locked up at least for 20 years or 15 years for attempted manslaughter, because you went to kill her. She accused, and you accuse her. No receipt. Do you know how people get paranoid? Please, we that are married
over
husband get sometimes girls gonna call my.
I'm not even sure whether she got the facts.
That's what I'm saying. She might have, she might not have. We don't have the detail. But guys, I'll keep you guys updated as this story unfolds. Let's know actually the receipt that she got. What did she see? Did she actually see this woman with her husband in a hotel? Or did they give her picture of her and this woman? Because for her to have gone to church and done this, she must have gotten a good receipt. Because I don't see why a woman would do that in the house of God. Go and fight another woman because your husband. Unless there must be good evidence. If not, then she's crazy. Be frank with you. Well, what do you guys think about this story? Drop your comments, give your advice. For me personally, both of them are wrong. Now, if you want to read the story, you can go to our news website and read the full story. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll be back with you guys later in the day for my personal reflection story. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Bye.
Take care.